Well, howdy, Crossroads, and happy Friday. It's weekend time, y'all. Y'all know what that means. Get excited. But this time, maybe take your excitement with a slight grain of salt because coming away for Saturday, we have some thunderstorms for both the morning time and the evening time, to which some could be strong to severe and may be impacting your day. So, we're going to take a look at all of that here in greater detail in just a second. I'm 25 News Now meteorologist Parker Cox, looking at your severe weather threats for the next 24 hours before everything clears out. And we have a cold front, a real cold front to talk about. We're going to look at that here in just a second, I promise, because before any kind of fun cold front, and I don't mean fall cold front action gets here, we got to deal with some storms first. So, with the storms coming away for Saturday, we have a first warn alert day officially in effect, and that's going to be for two separate time frames, as you can see right here. It's going to be for Saturday morning, early in the morning, from 3 a.m. to 8 a.m., maybe even 2 a.m., but also, again, from Saturday evening, from 7 p.m. to midnight Sunday morning. That'll affect all 13 of our Crossroads counties, to which what y'all could possibly expect, and I say possibly because this isn't a guarantee. I can't guarantee that you'll see anything at all. What we're looking for is the possibility of some heavy flooding rainfall. That's going to be our main threat. 2 to 4 inches is what I'm expecting when this is all said and done, for some areas especially. But also possibly some strong damaging wind gusts, 50 to 60 miles an hour right there. That would cause call for some concern, but also some pocket change size hail will be possible. We're talking an inch or less in diameter. And also we cannot rule out a spin-up tornado, which is going to be the lower of all the severe threats for tomorrow, Saturday, but we're still watching for that because there is a little bit of spin in the upper atmosphere, which is enough to produce a spin-up tornado, which that tornado threat, I need to let y'all know, is going to be much greater for the evening time than for the morning first round of storms. And we're going to look at those rounds and the timing of it all here in just a second, because looking at the radar, the current radar, at least at the time I'm recording this, noon time, noon 07, we do have a few scattered showers happening out there at the time I'm recording this, but all the heavy stuff that's coming our way for Saturday is all coming from West Texas. You can actually see we already have a few severe thunderstorm warnings issued over there in West Texas and a severe thunderstorm watch. That's a little yellow shaded box region for much of West Texas. But all of the storms are kicking off out there in West Texas because of this mid-level, and the mid-level of the atmosphere. Low pressure system, you can see it spinning counterclockwise, coming off of the Rocky Mountains right now as we speak in eastern parts of Colorado. But that's the mid-level, though, that's bringing us the storms. The front, the cold front that's coming away next week, we'll look at that in a second, I promise. It's right here, just off the west coast of America and also Canada as well. That's going to be bringing us some lovely fall conditions. I promise. We'll look at that in a second because we got to get through the storms first. And here's your future tracker. You can see looping it out. You can see going all the way through the morning and the evening. 2 rounds of storms are expected to form across Texas and march eastward across Texas, bringing us our chance for severe weather. Now, timing it out on your future tracker. I'm sure a lot of y'all want to know the timing of it. Starting it with Friday, we also have a chance for rain on Friday. That's going to be at 40%, 40. But Friday, it's going to be for scattered showers, not so much in the realm of thunderstorms. If there are any thunderstorms out there, we'll be watching, of course, but I don't think they're going to be strong or anything to be concerned about. Because Friday, you can see a few scattered showers from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., up until 4 p.m., because around 4, right here, most of the rain activity should cut off, and same with the clouds. They'll start dwindling down, and we should be looking pretty good for Football Friday. For our game of the week, it's going to be, I believe it's El Campo and Bay City. It's at 7 p.m. Kickoff time is, and you can see looking not too bad out there for game time Football Friday. So y'all enjoy your games tonight, Friday night. But going into Friday night, if y'all are going to be hitting the sack, going to sleep at about 11 p.m. or midnight, pretty please, turn on your phone ringers, because here comes the line of thunderstorms. Like I was talking about, early Saturday morning is our first round from 3 to 8 a.m. So you can see here it comes, the big old messy line of very unorganized line of thunderstorms coming out of the northwest, coming out of the San Antonio area. That's our first round. Here's 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and 7 a.m. Like I said earlier, I cannot guarantee that you will see any of these strong to severe thunderstorms tomorrow, Saturday. So just keep your fingers crossed that you see rain, because we desperately need rain. But you can see this computer model thinks that this line is going to really break up right before it reaches the crossroads, to which is why I'm telling you I cannot guarantee that you'll see the rain, but we're holding out hopes to see something, because here at 8 a.m. you see a little bit of rain still happening out there, but most of it is clearing up. And what that means is that for your Saturday, midday and early afternoon, your plans are not ruined. We're looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies for midday Saturday. Maybe 1 or 2 spotty showers out there somewhere, with midday chances at 20%, 20. But those chances rise back to 70%, 70 for Saturday evening, because we got our second round of storms that will be forming that'll be forming off of daytime heating commencing. We'll be reaching highs in the mid and upper 80s for Saturday, but that heat will allow for enough energy to create more thunderstorms. And like you heard me say earlier, the Saturday evening thunderstorms that form will have a little bit higher of a chance to contain a tornado. As you can see right here, this is the graph computer model. The graph model hardly ever gets severe weather right, and this one is predicting supercell mode thunderstorms. This right here would be considered a supercell. Notice how it kind of curves like bows out like that. Same thing with this one near Port Lavaca. These are supercell mode thunderstorms, which means that the thunderstorm itself is spinning and may contain hail, winds, and possibly even a spin-up isolated tornado. So make sure that y'all are weather aware for both the early morning and evening time for Saturday, y'all, before it all clears up going into late Saturday night. But your severe weather outlook from the National Weather Service is a level 2 out of 5. Just as I guaranteed y'all on Thursday, if you tuned in with me on Sunrise, they were going to upgrade it. It's now level 2 out of 5, slight risk. This is for Friday, but this goes into 7 a.m. all the way through 7 a.m. Saturday. So you can see this is including our first round of storms, but for the rest of Saturday, the evening round is also under the gun for a level 2 out of 5, slight risk for severe weather. That's why we're watching for possible tornadoes. So please stay weather aware Saturday. And also, our main risk is going to be flash flooding potential, because some areas might see 2 to 4 inches of rain, whereas most of us, you're going to see right here, most of us will probably see an inch, maybe an inch and a half, once it's all said and done. But of course, keep your fingers crossed that we see more, because we desperately need rain. Now, after that is all said and done, we clear out going into Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. But here's the big news that we've been waiting for a long time for: a cold front, and I mean a real cold front. High temperatures dropping to the 70s for late next week, the latter half. 77 next Wednesday, 75 for the high Thursday. But if that's not enough, look at your low temperatures. 50 degrees, upper 40s and low 50s for the low temperatures Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even Friday night of late next week as well. So y'all get ready. Fall is a-coming, and it's coming real quick late next week, y'all, so get ready for that. But of course, before any of that gets here, more importantly, please stay safe and weather aware for Saturday's storms. That I think it's going to be a little bit messy out there. So y'all stay safe. Have a wonderful weather weekend, and until y'all see y'all next week for Monday, thanks and gig 'em, and let's go Aggies.